Hello, so this is the official apartment tour. We are up here on the 4th floor. We are apartment 4. We've got quaint little stairs on the way up. It's very narrow steps. Come up into, I guess you would call this a loft.
Yeah.
We've moved it's a furnished apartment. So we took this lamp to push it so it has light down into there. So that Aaron can, me to an extent, it's just that I have a little bit more faith in myself in the dark, but so Aaron can see when we get later at night.
Yeah.
This trunk also came with it. I have just decided to put my football gear on top of it. Like a lot of this stuff came with the apartment because again, it's furnished, but like the plates came with it, but we decided to put the PlayStation right there because the PlayStation 4 is down there. Television came with the apartment too, but we've been having to put cords everywhere in this place. By the way, the lighting in here is weird because those are south-facing windows, so we get a lot of direct sunlight during all the day.
Also, that and that.
Yeah, we've got a little window which, aside from absolute winter time, I think is going to stay open mostly just to keep the heat kind of ventilating out.
Yeah.
That's great. I was watching some lightning strikes through that thing last night. Here's our kitchen. It came with that stuff. We have bought these things. We thought these were something different at first, but we wound up with just packets of cappuccino. This is cereal. A quaint little sink. Apparently recycle bottles here over a liter are 25 cents return, so we're keeping those. A drawer. Like shot glasses of stuff.
Those aren't shot glasses. Those are cappuccino, or not cappuccino. Those are.
This is a shot glass. I'm sorry. It may be ceramic, but it's a shot glass. And then we have more plates and cups down there. We can certainly entertain. It's just kind of a pain because these things have gold flecks on them, so they can't be microwaved and probably not dishwasher. Not that I really use the dishwasher to begin with anyways. This is a big giant pots and pans. Which is good, because we had to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
They did not give us a lot of silverware, but then again, I think this apartment was intended for one person, not two.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only counter space we have to store food is right here. We have bread, cups of soup, honey, peanut butter, or pindakaas. It's literally...
cheese.
Huh? Yeah, peanut cheese. By the way, this is natural and I was stupid, so this is like really liquidy and you have to stir it every time.
Okay.
Still figuring this stuff out. This is light taco mix, so we have to get 2. Here's our dishwasher. You can see why I don't use it. It is tiny.
The real estate woman saw that and said, "Oh, that's cute."
Yes, it is very cute.
Yeah.
Our oven is of decent sized. It's got convection and radiant and all that jazz. We've cooked pizzas in it. It cooks well. It's weird not seeing, love at 425, but love at 212.6 or whatever it would be. And then this is timer. So it's like, oh, cook it for 10 minutes. Oh, there's no real 10 minutes. And then the various things that you do. You want to defrost, you want to fan and oven, fan and broil, oven, convection, light. It's a gas range, so I'm dealing with that much, but at least the pan, we haven't had any issues cooking the tacos twice so far.
Yeah. I mean, you seriously overcooked them the first time, but it's like, what? They didn't turn to carbon, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They wound up dry.
Yeah. Well, it's because I don't have all the toppings and stuff. So this thing's just a little water heater.
It's an electric kettle.
Electric kettle. It still heats water.
Yes.
And then we had to go out and buy one of these from Inventum. Apparently Mr. Coffee isn't a brand here. We've been to multiple electronic stores and I've been to multiple houseware stores and Mr. Coffee is not a brand. Nespresso is, and the apartment came with an espresso machine, but we can't figure out any small amount of the small pods to test it out to see if it makes a good thing. They're always just like, you want to buy 16 of them? We're like, no. But since the coffee brands are not the same coffee brands, I'm getting Douwe Egberts, whatever. I want to call it double Egberts. So that's our, and our Midgie fridge, which is overpacked right now. Right, I have hummus. And then last, the microwave, which has...
What is it, a cyclotron?
Magnetron. Magnets. Always got to think about magnets. Okay. Yes, Duolingo calls it a magnetron. Magnetron. The only word on here is auto. And I've been poking around trying to figure out what does what. I'm like, this is probably weight. This is toaster. I'm not sure which one that does. This is defroster. That's, I'm not sure what. Reheat maybe? That's a timer. This is quick on. This is generalized cook. This is combo maneuvers. This is cancel. And this is on. And then this is for everything like figuring out if you want to do weight or time. Very weird. It's also, named after a volcano. Even in that weird trapezoidal shape that you see volcanoes at. So our dining table is half dining table, which things will clean up a little bit more. We just got the computers up and running, to double computer setup. Hopefully play WoW here a little bit later. By the way, this is a 20 note. Oh, the couch is a nice couch. Got really wide arms.
Yeah, and it's deep. Like, when I sit down on it with the back of my calf against the front, I don't go to the back.
Yes. This is also a towel that is covering the cable in case Aaron wants to come over to the window and doesn't trip.
Yeah.
The network cable. In traditional European living, we don't have a dryer. So I have to wash the clothing, and you'll see here in a second in the size of thing I have to wash it in, and we put it on a drying rack. And hopefully the sun hits a lot of it. Sometimes I turn it just to get more clothing to hit the sun. Other than that, it's all great. Our heater is through. We haven't had to use it yet because we're on the 4th floor.
And it's summer.
And it's summer. All right, so the bathroom, again, has one of these sun lamp things. By the way, this one's the light. This one is refracted through the ceiling.
It's a sunwell.
Sunwell, I guess. But we don't really use the tub because we're having an issue with pressure. It doesn't want to fill fast. Plus the thing is also connected to the kitchen sink, so I'm worried that if I fill the tub and then empty it, even though it's a jet tub, it's gonna come out of the kitchen sink. But we at least, since we don't have a dryer, we have to air dry everything. We got a little suction thing. It was intended for the shower, but the shower is not flat, so it didn't suction on. But the sink is really good. It's like just smooth all the way in. There's no roughness. Our toilet back there, just as the toilet does. There's a lot of around here that has the dual flush system. I noticed the 2 hotels we were at, plus this place, has it. I haven't really gone elsewhere into the bathroom because I can hold it for a long time. Does your work have it?
My work has single flush on the toilets, but they also have urinals.
Oh, okay. There we go. And this is our shower. This side controls, like if I roll this side up, it uses that thing. Rolling it down uses this one. And this is temperature. And they don't apparently have OSHA regulations on temperature coming out of a water heater. So it's set at hottest anybody humanly living can probably handle. Other than that, the bathroom is fairly big. We had to get a shower curtain because the furnished apartment did not come with a shower curtain. So when we were showering, there was water going everywhere. That was fun. And then this little thing, this is our water heater. It's a little staticky right now. It's not, can I open it? I don't want to try to open that. But yeah, that's the water heater. They gave us an ironing board. This is our washer. That was fun trying to figure out what all these settings were. I haven't gone through Duolingo enough, and I'm just like, Vitavash, whites, Bontavash, colorful, colors. And then there's Krug, Herstelling, and fine. Gentle standings, fine wash, whatever. And yeah, it takes like 3 hours to do a wash because it's eco-friendly. And that's fun, but at least it gets stuff washed, and then I just send it over that thing and let it dry all day. I can't do a wash in one day or a couple hours. And then moving on in here to the bedroom, which is on the other side. It's got double skylights, and yes, when it rains, we do hear rain hitting the windows at night, and since they're angled, it does actually hit them. Came with little night lights that, you know, can read by. Can't really see it because it's daytime right now, but gave us a little chair. I don't know why, but prevents the door from going way open. The light is on a dimmer, but if you send it too high, it starts flickering a lot. When we moved in, I was like, I will take left side. That's all my clothing. We have determined, since this one had hangers, that the nice clothing will go kind of in here to hang up. We need a small box for socks. That's a dirty socks, and this is dirty clothes. The washer can fit about half of that, depending on the kind of clothing. And then all of Aaron's stuff. It came with decorative pillows on the bed, and we don't care about that, so yeah. And then Aaron's got, like, this is where new fresh socks are. And then most of Aaron's clothing.
But most of my clothing's actually not put away yet.
Yeah, I saw that one when I opened this earlier to get socks. We've packed away the suitcases, but not gotten rid of them, obviously. Aaron's side of the bed is over here. We have little things so we can keep our phone somewhat charged. Aaron needs a longer cable because you're putting on the chair, right?
No, I can put it on the thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just, when it vibrates, it shakes the room.
When you, I don't know if that's the structural integrity or whatnot. But this thing has a little sunshade.
That's bright.
Yeah, well, the other building is yellow, or is white, so. It locks. It took us a while to figure out how it locks. You have to lift the handle up. Oh. And it locks. Not that it, you'll see in a second why it's like, why lock it? But anyways, we do have our own little balcony. It has recently rained, but we are in between systems right now, so I figured I'd show you guys. Holy shit, hold the door. This is not treated wood, so it's a little slimy right now. But yeah, there's the 3 sunlights. And this is, I actually asked Timothy, this is a Hof in German. It's not a courtyard, but it's also not a hallway. It's something in between. This whole thing, he's like, he goes, that's exactly what a Hof is. It's the area in between the building. Okay. Because all the lower floors have their own little yard sections. Whereas a courtyard, like, everyone would be like at a quad. In the courtyard, it's a communal area. Whereas these have different little yards. But we have a lot of trees back here. And it comes with like little seating things, a loungy bit. If it were drier, it makes sense. But we have a decent view. Come out here and at least get some semblance of sun. Tan for later. I mean, we're experiencing kind of weird fall weather right now, but who knows. The best thing is that down there is a Turkish restaurant. So during dinner, if this back door is open, it's full of wind.
It smells amazing.
So So now that we've toured the entire apartment, what are your thoughts?
I actually really like it. It feels spacious, even though we've done some things to rearrange and make it less spacious, like sectioning off the living room area. It's comfortable. It's nice. It's got so much natural light.
Yes.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I just wish it weren't on the 4th floor.
Exactly. So that's the view from the back, and yeah, you got all that stuff. So one of the things is each of these side windows opens, and I can put things to hold them open in case of wind. But I had a spooky incident happen with the middle window, even though we're gonna open up the whole thing. It does allow for a lot of things, but I think mostly this window is used with the hook to get the furniture in and out. Just because this window is the thing that opens up the widest. But it's also nice. However, I was into the bathroom one time taking care of some business, and I came back out and there was a pigeon right here. So I promptly closed this window and noped out of that for a while. And I'm just like, no pigeons. No pigeons. Like the seagulls know not to come inside, but the pigeons can be a little bit intrusive. So that's that. That's the entire apartment. Guys have any questions or want to ask anything about, like, regular vlogs are going to kind of show off the neighborhood as we go around it. I don't need to walk you guys all the way up the staircase.
Yeah. But each set of the stairs, like each level, has 17 steps.
Yep.
It seems to be a pretty even mix between primes and even numbers on how tall various staircases are.
Yep. So I'm getting a little hungry. I'm probably going to make myself a peanut butter honey sandwich, and we will get down to playing some WoW.